Greetings, Decalipa here. Today I was going down memory lane for a bit, in the sense that I was looking at some games that I truly enjoy and some games I've been playing for a very long time. And I realized that they could be broken down to some franchises, and one of those franchises that I truly do enjoy is the FromSoft one. Yeah, the Soulsborne franchise. And it got me thinking, you know, about some of the moments within those games, moments with the characters within those games, and it got me in the mood to play some Bloodborne. I played it. I just created a fresh character straight out of the gate. And I played this game so many times at this point that I know my way around pretty well. But when I reached Amygdala, yeah, that's why we're making this video today, guys. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. I'm going to take a look at all of the Bloodborne bosses, and we are deciding today which of the Bloodborne bosses are peak. Yeah, we're gonna go all the way from peak to trash, and you're gonna come with me on this journey. But before you do that, please consider to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video around, spread the word. I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers in 1 year's time. I believe you guys can get me there. So I would appreciate if you subscribe and share the video around. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the bosses. First off, we got Amygdala. I hate this boss. I genuinely hate this. How is it that Bloodborne is like what? FromSoft's fourth game in that iterations of games? So it was like Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, and I think Bloodborne came out then in 2015. Bro, what is this boss? Like, how can you mess up the camera and the arena that much? I hate it. I hate the fact that when he does his slam attack, I don't know why, but for me, somehow the camera just always loses his goddamn mind and just flips somewhere else. And I'm like, why? Why? Oh my god, Amygdala is so trash. I hate the laser attack where it starts drawing squigglies on the field. It's so stupid. I hate the limbs. It's such a annoying boss, dude. I hate it. It's so stupid, and for that reason, I'm gonna put it straight into trash. That's where you go, trash, because that's where you belong. Oh my god, multi-armed looking dude. A poor man's Hekatonkaris, that's what you are. Get out of here, get out of here. Next. Next up, we got the Blood-Starved Beast. Okay, this one. Straight out the bat. Way better than the Amygdala. Way better. Okay, Blood-Starved Beast. Okay, I'm gonna add something that I honestly at this point don't even remember what were my initial reactions to these bosses. It's been so long ago at this point. I can't fully grasp, but I can kind of grasp if I was frustrated with them. He frustrated me the first time. He really did. I mean, Blood-Starved Beast is the aggro check for every player. Like this is the boss where when you come up against you are going to have to understand how to play aggro, you know, monsters basically. And I like his moveset. I really do. I actually do like his moveset. He's aggressive. He's you know, he leaps forward. He has the whole thing where I appreciate where they add the mechanic of how you can beat him in the arena with the antidote. So that's cool. His design is sick, unlike the goofy ass Amygdala. His design is really sick though, like this whole like flayed skin on top of it. It's so cool, dude. The journey to get to him is kind of annoying. I mean, old Yharnam itself it's not that easy of an area, let's be honest. It's not. Judah doesn't make it easy on you as it is as well, so yeah, like that. Other than that, I like his arena too. I like that whole church. It's really good, really good. I like that he's like at... Is he like at the lowest point of the game? Or is that Bergenworth? Because Bergenworth is at the very bottom of the forest. You have to, when you're in the woods, you have to go down with, you know, the lifts and such. But is the Bloodstar Beast at like the lowest point of the whole world? I mean, you can, from the forest, you can take the ladder up all the way when you're in front of Sefka's clinic, where you go to that side of the graveyard. Damn. I actually do not know. I'm gonna go with the Lord that is the lowest point, because if it is, it's such a cool like presentation of just going down the hill and you reach that whole wall and it's just the church. Really cool. You know what? I'm gonna put him in solid. I think he's solid. Genuinely, for like a beginning boss, one of the first ones you can do, I think you could do worse. I think he's good. Yeah, I think he's solid. Yeah, I'll leave him there. Yeah. Next up we got the Celestial Emissary. Okay, this one, I mean, what can you say about this one? This is literally the little bro of Ebrietas. I mean, like, what are we doing here? He's a roided out Smurf. That's what he is. He is just a Smurf on roids. That's all he is. And to be honest, like, he's a little bit of a bitch, man. He ganks you, dude. He calls up his little boys and it's like, what? Oh man, and his moveset is just and like the whole presentation of him is so stupid. He's just in that like empty ass pool. He's like in a public pool, but it's with no water, and he's just waiting for you there. And he doesn't even stand out before he like himself. So for like the first half of the fight, you're just like, is he even any? You know what I mean? You're just like, what? I mean, to be fair, I just like, yeah, he's weak. The Emissary is weak. That's the whole. I mean, that whole tier completely encapsulates the Emissary. So yeah, he's weak. Yeah, not much to say here. Next, Cleric Beast. Fun story. This. I do remember this. My first ever playthrough. I totally skipped them. My first ever playthrough. My first ever boss, another lore for me. Bloodborne is the first FromSoft game I played. This is the one I started with. I didn't start with Dark Souls. This is the one I started with. So every time I say this, people kind of are like, okay. So I got used to the pump pump action adrenaline, and then I had to kind of like slow it down a lot with Dark Souls, but you know what I mean. And when it comes to the Cleric Beast, I beat him for the first time when I was like late game, because then I realized like, oh, like this guy exists, okay. And the Cleric Beast, to be fair, I don't like his arena. I don't like that whole bridge. It's so stupid. It's not epic. It's not interesting. It's like whatever. But I like his design. His moveset is basic. His like, I mean, here's the thing. Even, yeah, but I got my chance. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, even as a first-time player, I knew that him being big was not scary, but that's due to the fact that I encountered Father Gascoigne for the first time, and I knew immediately, like, oh, the human-looking guys? Yeah, you're scared of them. Cleric Beast. I'd actually put him in mid. Yeah, he's mid. I would say he's literally like the middle of the road. That's why he's the intended introductory boss for the game. Like, you meet him, you get a feel for the game, you get a feel for the bosses. He's there, and you know, to be fair, he has such a good design that they reuse him later on, and he's way better the next time around. So yeah, I think Cleric Beast is mid. Yeah. Next up we have Darkbeast Paarl. Oh my god, this guy. I have to confess a shame. A deep shame, you know, Game of Thrones style, shame. I've beaten this game so many times at this point. And I don't know why this dude gives me a hard time every single time. I can't figure him out. He's like, I have to, bro, it's such a clutch with me every single time with him. I don't know what it is. I genuinely don't. Maybe it also has to do, hey, you can judge me all you want. I think the Tinnitrus is one of the best weapons in the game. Yeah, there, I said it. That and the Moonlight Sword. Those are my top two weapons in the whole game. Ludwig's great sword. These are my favorite weapons. Sue me. And that's why maybe this dude is such a difficult time for me. Yeah, I mean, like, I gotta be honest. He is just a bit difficult for me, but I know that for me it's like this. I go up against him, and the first fourth is really difficult. For the first fourth of the fight, I am just having a hard time. And by the time I get to the half of his health bar, then I'm good. Then I'm in the groove, and then I know he's done. I mean, if I go play the game now, it will be pretty hard for me to die to a boss at this point. It would be pretty hard. He is one of the few ones that can get me there to be very close. So, but here's the thing, I'm gonna be realistic because that's just me. Everything else about him, his arena is kind of ass, let's be honest. And his whole shortcut is one of the most pointless shortcuts in the whole game. Just what? It's whatever. His design is kind of cool. His whole lightning gimmick is annoying, especially the whole head slam attack where he does the AoE. That's annoying. I'm feeling mid. Genuinely, he's mid. And he's below Cleric Beast because Cleric Beast, I just think he has a way cooler design. Cleric Beast just looks way more awesome. Genuinely does, I'm sorry. But I don't think a lot of people are gonna fight me on that. So, yeah. He's gonna be in mid. Yeah. Next up, we got Macaroni Face herself, Ebrietas, daughter of the cosmos. Okay. Look, I'm not gonna bring up lore that much, because if I were to start bringing up lore, this video would be twice as long. So I just want to get this done a little bit quicker than my usual tempo. But Ebrietas, I mean, her lore is so sick, so good, and that lore also is very much. It adds very much to the immersion, due to the fact that when you get to her arena, by the way, is sick. I love her arena. I love the fact that you have to go through the window of the Cathedrala and go all the way down and down into the hole. She does not aggro until you hit first. That is a detail I very much like. It I think is so cool, because unlike the little bitch that is the moon presence, she is like so much more. The lore enhances the fact that she's not that evil, to be honest, until you start, then she goes. But other than that, the design, sick. The moves, sick. The arena, sick. She has a nice balance of aggro and kind of like normal paced attacks. She's all around very solid, I would say. And she's fun to fight, dude. She is. That's a fun boss fight. I think she's solid. I think she's above the Blood-Starved Beast. I think she's solid. I think she genuinely has a lot going for her. And yeah, she's one of the better ones. I think she just narrowly gets snubbed to be in peak, because the ones that get into peak, like, we can all agree that once you're in peak for a reason. So yeah. But for now, I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah. Next, Father Gascoigne. Let me tell you, as a person who has never played any of these games, who at that point enjoyed difficult games, but never truly played anything that's truly difficult, apart from like strategy games and such. When I got to this dude's graveyard, you know what? I died to this man so many times. I'm at I believe on a previous telephone or such, I had a list where I would write down how many times I died before I finished the boss. And I had, I think, like Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, I think. By the time Elden Ring came out, I didn't have it anymore. For at least 4 games. This guy is probably one of the top bosses that ever handed me my ass. This man is insane. His lore, by the way, cracked. The design, cracked. The arena, cracked. The moveset, cracked. And like the biggest thing he has, his mid-turn change, the shift in gears. Oof. I'll say this. He's the same with the Bloodstar Beast in the sense that he has, you know, the solution to beat him with him in the arena. It's not in the arena, but you have it with the music box. I beat him without using it for the first time. I remember that. But I mean, for me, truly, peak Bloodborne when it comes to bosses is Father Gascoigne. He is the ultimate boss because lore-wise, he encapsulates Bloodborne. Moves-wise, he encapsulates Bloodborne. Design-wise, he encapsulates Bloodborne. Placement-wise, soundtrack-wise, everything about him works. It's going off on all cylinders, and for that reason, Father Gascoigne, bravo. Peak, bravo, peak. Bellissimo. Bravo, Padre Gascoigne. Bravo. Bellissimo. Yeah, I mean, like when you play it, if you fought him, like you know. So yeah. Yeah. Padre Gascoigne, peak. Next up we have Gehrman, the first hunter. Bro, talk about an emotional roller coaster. Yo, this like the fact that I mean, this man has been with you the whole game. Like this man had your back the whole game. And then you have to go up against him. It is genuine, just like, it's so, oh my God. I mean, like you fight him in a goddamn anime-esque, feel the flowers, like, come on, dude. And he comes at you with the blicky and the goddamn Grim Reaper scythe. What are we doing? Oh, dude, Gehrman is so good, dude. And the fact that like this was the fight before the DLC came out. I believe genuinely before the DLC came out, this was the fight. And it's heartbreaking, dude. It is heartbreaking when you have to fight him. But here's the thing. It's not as tragic when you realize once you take him out of his misery, you can like breathe calmly when you realize to be like, at least now he has peace. And that is I find solace in that. So I mean, you know where I'm gonna put him. He's going in peak. Yeah, Gehrman is going in peak. And for me, he's below Father Gascoigne. And that's just because Father Gascoigne was the first introduction for me. And yeah, nothing's gonna beat that session. I still remember that session. I was so mad. I beat him in one sitting. It took me, I believe, like maybe more than 40 tries, but I did it and I was. But yeah, Gehrman. By the time I got to Gehrman, he handed my ass to me as well. But you know, at that point, I was a bit more seasoned. You know what I mean? Seasoned. I had walked the path of the healing church. So yeah, but. In all honesty, Gehrman is peak, and I think I think all of you would find it hard to disagree. But yeah. Next up we have Lady Maria of the Astral Clocktower. I mean, like, Where do you think she's gonna go? Where do you think she's gonna go? Ajde, Brale, tell me, Brale, where is she gonna go? Where? This lady, bro, I remembered playing this for the first time. And I remember like just wiping the floor with the failures. Going in to the Clocktower. I cannot probably put into words the sheer dread that washed over me when I walked onto that ballroom dance floor and I saw her sitting on that chair. When I saw there was a chair and a person was just calling me like, and the fact that you have to walk all the way up to her, Brale, talk about like and just an entrance, dude. Lady Maria's peak, we already noticed she is at the top of peak as of now. Lady Maria is just so good, dude. She is so good. Her moveset peak, her weapons peak, costume peak, lore peak, lore, and oh my god, insane lore, dude. The whole the whole, when you realize everything she has done for all the patients, you're just like, anyway, yeah. The arena, everything, it's so good. The cutscene too. I mean, Lady Maria is. And here's the thing. I think when I played the first time, if I remember correctly, she was not that difficult for me. She was not, genuinely. I think, but here's the thing, I think I played the DLC for Bloodborne like way after. Like I finished the game, then I went on some of the Dark Souls games, and then I came back when I realized there was a DLC. I didn't know at the time. By that time, I was kind of a veteran. I wasn't a veteran. I'm a veteran now, but I was pretty seasoned at that point with the FromSoft games. I mean, when I fought her, she didn't give me that much of a challenge. But just fighting her, man, oof. It was just, this is like one of the few moments when you fight somebody in a game, man, a video game. She's not real. She does not exist. And I felt that I needed to show respect. I was like, damn. That's how good she is, yeah. Peak, she's peak, yeah. No need to comment further. Next, we have Laurence the First Vicar. Cleric Beast, Part 2. Cleric Beast the Second. Yeah, Laurence. Man, what can we say about our good old Laurence? He didn't fear the old blood. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. He didn't fear it. He should have. But he didn't. So, you goofed on that one, buddy, did you? Yeah, Laurence. Yeah, what can you say, dude? He is. I mean, you know what's the funny thing about him? The thing that really pumps up dread? When you get into the old Hunter DLC, like when you first see him, he's not, like, the fight doesn't start, it starts later. I remember just looking at him, going into the Cathedrala. But when I saw him, I was just like, nope. Nope. The dread he builds up just by being there, it was just insane. And then when you actually fight him, bro, this is then like genuinely, I think they like saw the Cleric Beast And they were like, yo, this design is too good. We gotta use it again. And then they're like, but we gotta make it better. You know, because at this point people are like they've seen this guy in kindergarten mode. You know what I mean? Let's bump it up. Let's bump it up. Let's bump it up. Dude, that's his whole second phase when he's like half lava. I mean, yeah, he is. I think he's solid. I think he's at the top of solid, to be fair. I think he's better than Ebrietas. Genuinely. He brings down the hammer, dude. He really does. And yeah, I respect him for it. He puts up a good fight, so yeah. He is a good time. He is a good time. Yeah, top is solid. Good on you, Laurence. You're still a bitch. You should have feared the old blood. I'm sorry, you should have feared the old blood. You are a bitch. Next. Next up, we have living failures. Who? Like, what? Oh my god, these guys are like so... What do you want me to say? Their design sucks, the arena sucks, their gimmick sucks, their fighting sucks, they're a gang fight. I mean, like at this point, if you have the misfortune of being a FromSoft boss, but being in a gank boss, I'm sorry. It's like, I don't know. Bring it up to Miyazaki. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, the living failures, they're going straight to trash. I think they're better than the Amygdala because the Amygdala is just horrid. You can at least move around with the camera normally, and when they do their whole like bringing down the moon move, you can at least kind of like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm like, they're just trash. We all know it. We agree. They suck. Yeah. So let's get out of here. Move on. Next. Oh boy. Oh boy. Next up, we got my boy Ludwig, the Holy Blade. We got horse face himself. I mean, like, bro, this dude is cracked. This guy is like, oh my lord. Dude, when you like, is he the first boss in the old Hunters? He is, isn't he? He's the first thing you see when you go into the old Hunter, dude. They start off with him. Bro, what can you say? He is this gross, ugly, repugnant, horse-looking dude. But I love him. He has this sporadic, spastic moveset where he just jumps around everywhere. But I love him. And he, at the middle of the fight, decides to whip out 250 tons of pure moonlight pulsing steel. And I love it. It's like, this dude is cracked, man, and genuinely, I gotta do it. Like Ludwig's peak. Ludwig, dare I say, he's above Lady Maria for me. He really is. You know why? You know why? You know why? Because he gives me one of my top 2 favorite weapons in the entire game. I'm sorry. I love his goddamn sword. I love that RGB colored knife. Oh my god, dude. Ludwig is insane. Plus, he just, his head is just there, and you can be like, what? And he goes like, Ludwig is such a good boss, dude. Like, I remember fighting him the first time, and now it's all coming back. When I fought him the first time, his whole like stab in the ground AoE attack, that was easy. You know, it was hard when he jumps and then he just nukes you down. You're like, bro. Yeah, but he's fun. Ludwig's fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I think he's fun, and you know what? I'm just gonna leave him in peak. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him in peak. Yeah. Next up we have Martyr Logarius. Okay. Martyr Logarius. Let me just get this straight out of the back. The run back to his arena is so annoying. Let's just get that straight out of the way. It is annoying. It is so like needlessly long. It's stupid. The arena itself is pretty peak. The arena itself is nice. I like it. The run back, I think it's probably like the worst one in the game to be in. It's just like, again, but it's not the worst that FromSoft has ever given us. You know what I mean? So don't worry. I'm looking at you, Smelt the Demon 2. But Martyr is like, he's okay. I think his design is sick, his moveset is sick. But to be fair, even when I fought him the first time, I kind of remember him being a little bit of a pushover. Because he, apart from, because you could pretty easily parry him, dude. So he's not that, I think he's at the top of mid, yeah. I don't have much to say about Martyr. He's there, he looks cool, the soundtrack's cool, the lore is kinda, I don't know, and but I mean, he's not bad, so yeah, I think I'll just leave him at the top of mid. I think he's better than Darkbeast and Cleric Beast, but yeah, he's just there. Yeah. Next, Margot's Wet Nurse. What? Brother, what? This is the nightmare. This is it. This is the big bad. This is the boogeyman. This is it. I cannot put into words. By the time you get to this, like the whole story builds up to this. The queen died because of this. Everything is because of this, and it's a goddamn shadow puppet? It's a Muppet? With one of the worst, like, easiest moveset you could give me? Weak. I'm sorry, like, you're at the top of weak. I'm sorry, like, but the only reason you're not in trash is because you're at least, like, the arena's cool, the design is cool, and you put up way more of a fight than the other two do. But it's just like, what? That was like, I remember even playing this for the first time. I was so disappointed. I was like, this is it, really? This is it? Ugh, so stupid, so annoying. Just like, nah. Ugh, yeah, whatever. Weak. Next up we have Micolash, Host of the Nightmare. The fact that I have to run after you, if it happens once, I give you the benefit of the doubt. The fact that you have to make me do it twice. Trash! Just because of that. You suck. Micolash, bottom of trash. You are disgusting. Oh my boże. Bro, this dude. You have to do whole Looney Tunes chases to get to him. And then you fight him. And then he has bitch moves. And then he uses then he uses sneak attack moves where he just like throws out the tentacles. And it's like, oh, and then his head, you bring him down and he's like, haha, you got me, JK, unless, and then you're like, oh my god, and then you have to chase this little weasel bitch. Oh, and then you have to, oh my god, you have to chase him twice, dude. Do you understand? Oh my god, you're such a bitch. You're such a loser, dude. You suck so much. Damn, oh my god, this is like, oh, I hate him so much. It's not fun. It's genuinely not fun. Amygdala is frustrating, but the fact that I have to like chase after this dude twice, it's just wasting my time. Oh my god, trash. Get out of here. Next. Ugh. Moon presence. I don't know how this happened, but this list gave us earlier the good run. Now we're on that bad streak, the doo-doo streak, the pathetic streak, because Moon Presence, dear viewers, is the worst boss in Bloodborne. Trash you go. Bro, you are him. You are supposed to be him. Everything that is happening is because of you, my guy. You started everything. The Moon Presence is the dude. The Nightmare's Dream would not exist without the Moon Presence. Gehrman wouldn't have suffered. Yharnam wouldn't have happened. Nothing would have happened without him. And you are one of the easiest bosses in the game? Are you kidding me? Bro, the fact that Gehrman lil bros you right before you go on stage, this is like you going to see your favorite metalheads, favorite band, just like throwing down complete bars on the stage, and they get one-upped by the warm-up act, by the opener. Are you kidding me? This is it. This is the finale. Keep in mind, again, this is the end. The DLC is the DLC, but once you beat the Orphan, you still have to beat him. Just unacceptable. No, you're trash. You suck. Oh my god. Worst boss in the whole game. Next, Rom the Vacuous Spider. Rom, good old Rom. I mean, he's a gang fight again. He's a gang fight. He brings out his cronies. And to be honest, he looks like a giant, like, dehydrated turd. I don't know how to tell you. He just looks weird. He's not that good of a design. I don't like it. And his like whole bringing down comets move, so annoying. His slam, annoying. The arena is sick. I'm not gonna lie. The arena is sick. And the ending is cool. The moon coming down. Seeing that for the first time. That was good. Plus, I'll give him this. When he does that, the whole like night shift changes, and genuinely like everything becomes way more scary. Yharnam, oh my god, after him, the fact that the body snatchers are just gone because of him. The body snatchers are one of the hardest enemies in the game. And the fact that when this dude goes down, and all of them disappear, you're just wondering like, what took them out? But yeah, I mean, Rom lore-wise pretty sick and important and such, but just like everything else, I think he's weak. I think he is below the Wet Nurse and above the Emissary, but yeah, he's just weak. I don't like him that much, to be honest, so yeah, no bueno, friendo. So yeah, that's it. Next. Now you have Shadows of Yharnam. Shadows of Yharnam. Again, it's a gang fight. But like, the arena is cool. Their design is cool. The moveset is cool. But they're annoying, dude. You know what it is? I don't like the fire guy. The fire breather, he's just annoying. He just spams that move and just doesn't give you time to breathe. But I mean, I guess that's the point as well. Is he better than Darkbeast? Is he better than Darkbeast? Are they better than Darkbeast? Nah. The Shadows are at the top of the week. Sorry, they're still a gang fight, and it's just like, and it's not a good one, and it's just like, meh, and it's, I don't jive with it that much, to be fair. It's like, yeah. I think they're okay. I mean, they're like, meh, but, yeah, I don't have as much fun fighting them as I do like Cleric Beast. Even though they have a lot of good things going for them, but yeah. So I'll just leave them there. Yeah. Next. The One Reborn. The One Reborn. The One Reborn. The One Reborn is a gang fight too. Like, I mean, he has the support of, but like, oh, dude, but like lore-wise, he is pretty sweet. He's pretty good. Design-wise, he's good too. And bro, he has by far. Does he? Yeah, I think by far he has the best intro ever. Just like the moon, and he just cracks down like an egg. Oh my god, dude. I mean, he has a good intro, his design's pretty sick, but like the fight itself is kind of mid, to be fair. You can take him down pretty easily. I think he's weak too, to be fair, because I think the Shadows are better. He's pretty good presentation-wise. He's better than the Shadows, and arena-wise, he's pretty good. But he's not, his moveset is lax in comparison to the Shadows, so I think I'll leave him there. Yeah. Next, here we have the guy, the dude, Skelly Man himself, Placenta Boy. Oh my god. House music enjoyer. The Orphan of Kos. Or is it Cousin? I mean, like... I mean, like... Where else can you put him, like, than peak, man? He's peak. He's at the top of peak. We don't have to say anything more. I mean, like, the fact that they went for the final dude. This, like, the Orphan is, if Moon Presence is like everything that's happening is happening because of him. This, I would say, is, I would rather say that the Orphan is like the first domino to fall, and then the moon presence kind of hijacked everything. So like everything that, for the most part, the game that's happening in the game is because of the moon presence. The Orphan is the first domino to fall, and yeah, I mean, like this again. This is like all the other in peak for me. Everything is just going off on all cylinders. The arena peak, music peak, lore peak, intro peak, design peak, fighting style peak. Everything about him is just like, it is so good, dude. So good. He is, and to this day, he is by far one of the hardest bosses they've ever made. Genuinely, like a lot of people like to praise Elden Ring bosses. I am sorry, dude, but like a lot of Elden Ring does not have the hardest bosses. If that's a hot take, I don't know, but like Orphan is like up there in like the Hall of Fames of their hard bosses. I would probably even argue he's like one of the top 3. Probably he is so difficult and it's so fun to fight him. He's like the exact opposite of the moon presence. He's like the fact that it's hyped up to be like, what is this? And the fact that when he comes out for the first time, you're like, what, that's it? And immediately, like, you get the moon presence, like, this is it, and you are about to just explode, and then this dude just, like, Uno reverses you, and you're like, oh, okay. And he just like, lets you know what's up. Full force, dude. Oh my god, so insane. He's like, this is like, he like little bros the moon presence so bad. He's like, he just like looks at the moon presence like, really, this you? Oh my god, dude. But nah. Orphan of Kos, peak. We all know this, so not sad. Yeah, not sad. Next, we have Vicar Amelia. Vicar Amelia. Fun fact. When I went through this game for the first time, she gave me a really hard time. Yeah, she did. She really did give me a hard time, and what can we say about her? I mean, the design's sick. She looks cool. The arena's cool. Building up's cool. The intro's cool. Moveset is annoying, to be fair. Is annoying. Like, I know she gave me a hard time the first time around. She really did, but like, you know, you like grow and you learn, and you know, once these games go into your blood, she's not that difficult. I think she's mid, but she's not as fun or as enjoyable as the Cleric Beast. The Cleric Beast is just way more fun, and Vicar Amelia is just like, it's like, yeah. She's there, let's just say. Yeah, and not against her, but yeah, I think that would be fair to say. Yeah, yeah. Next, and finishing us off, we have the Witch of Hemwick. I mean, this fight is just going up against the elderly. I mean, the witch, like, would it be crazy for me to say that she's trash? I mean, she's trash. Like, is that crazy? I don't know. Like, she's trash. But look, she's at the top of trash, I would say. And the fact that the reason for that being is that the only thing about her fight, again, she's a gang fight as well, loses points. The arena is pretty cool. I think, like, genuinely her arena actually is one of my favorite ones to fight in. I love the whole vibe of like, this is genuine, like just a witch's house. Cool. But like her whole gimmick is annoying, just trying to find her like hiding basically. So annoying, just doing the whole Hobbit Frodo sneak, putting on the ring, or like the cloak of Lothlorien. I don't know. Yeah, she's trash. I don't think that's too much of a hot take. Yeah, but I just leave her there. Yeah. Yeah. And there you have it. My ranking of the Bloodborne bosses. What do you think? Do you think I'm onto something? Do you think I'm cooking or I'm completely missing? Let me know in the comments down below. I think when I look at the list right now, I think it looks good. I'm happy with this. I think this is a very much me list. Yeah, so I think this is pretty good. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. So yeah, I'd leave it like that, to be honest. I'd leave it like that. But that being said, what do you guys think? Huh? Do you think the same? Do you feel differently? Let me know in the comments below. But before that, like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video around. Spread the word. I'm trying to reach 100K subscribers in a year's time. I think you guys can get me there. And in the meantime, yeah, let me know down in the comments. What do you think of the whole video? If you want me to do other FromSoft games, I will happily obliged. And I will try to reach the first 20 comments as fast as possible. Yeah, but until then, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're doing well. Spread the word. Thank you for watching, and thank you.